Hey guys, I'm Duncan. Welcome back to the WBE VGC edition. We are currently 2-0 with big Leak Energy. It's the biggest of Leak Energies. But today we're up against Invivid Color and his South Texas Sableyes. And I want to say one thing very quickly. I really like Invivid Color. I've got a lot of time for him. He's a super nice guy. He's a great content creator. He deserves all of your love and respect. But right now, I really don't like Invivid Color and his South Texas Sableyes. This is by far the hardest matchup we've had so far. Team-wise, it's just a really, really tough matchup team-wise. And Cybertron did trade us a Sigalith, but he did it 2 hours after the deadline where we'd have had it for this battle. And it really would have helped with this matchup. Cybertron, thanks for dragging your heels there, bud. I really appreciate it. There are a couple of really hard techs for us to beat from Vivid. We really struggle with Indeedee leads. We really... okay, this is a Trick Room team. This is 100% Trick Room. So... this is like an Indeedee Amoongus Rage Powder Trick Room is his play. This is not something we even prepped for. Amoongus Rage Powder, Trick Room, Indeedee. We did not prep for this. We did not think this would be the way he'd play it. I don't have a lead for this. I really thought he'd bring both Pelipper and Seismitoad. He didn't bring either. We had a whole tech. Watch the team builder. You'll see. We had a whole plan. And I'm just like, what the heck do I do? What the heck do I do? What do I do? For Indeedee, Amoongus, Rage Powder, Trick Room. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't have a plan for this. Survive Trick Room, I guess, somehow. I did not plan for pure Trick Room. I think I'm going to get absolutely crushed. We did not expect or prepare for pure Trick Room. Like, he had two amazing ways to beat me, and we prepped for both of them, and then he brought the weakest possible strat against me, and now it's the strongest possible strat, because we didn't prep for it, because we didn't think it would happen. Reuniclus and Indeedee? Okay, so he's going for just Expandong damage. So our Sheaf of Magneton's actually pretty good here. So expanding force damage here is a problem. We can max Magneton and max Lightning into Indeedee. And that gets rid of the Psychic Terrain. And then Wicked Blow Indeedee to kill it. I think that's the play. I think we have to max Lightning for... it's only 120 base, which sucks. But max Lightning for the Electric Terrain. Get rid of that Psychic Terrain. Wipe out Indeedee here. I think he is going to Dazzling Gleam. And then Reuniclus is going to Expanding... I don't think he Expanding Forces at all. I think he Dazzling Gleams. And, I don't know. This is really awkward. I thought he'd bring Trick Room. I wish I'd led with my original lead, which was Gengar Magneton. Much better in this situation, but... Indeedee used after you. Scarf Indeedee after you. Trick Room. What? Scarf Indeedee after you Trick Room? What do I do for that? How do I beat that? Do I have a way to beat that? I mean, Wicked Blow chunks Reuniclus. It really does. Pangoro is a problem here. They both outspeed. Pangoro doesn't kill this. But I kind of want to switch in Gengar because he's not going to target that with a Psychic move. That slot. So I kind of want to just switch in Gengar and preserve that. And I'm going to max Steel Spike. No, I'm going to max Lightning again, just in case he max Psychics. I'm going to max Lightning the Pangoro, because that doesn't die to a Shifu. We've got to play our best here. Maybe I should have snarled turn 1 with a Shifu, honestly. Not giving him the free switch. Maybe that was the play. Like, turn 1 snarl and set up Psychic, Electric Terrain. Max Pangoro. Max Fist. Max Knuckle here. Is that the play? Max Knuckle into the Magneton slot. That is so much! Good lord. That is so much. Trick Room 3 turns left. Jesus. That initial play was really solid. I did not see that coming. I'm going to double back into Urshifu. And max guard so he doesn't get an attack boost. Like, we have to make plays here. I really struggled with this matchup in the first place. Him coming out so unexpectedly is really a problem. Max Darkness into the Gengar slot, so Urshifu will tank this. Right, if we switch in Gengar here, we waste another Trick Room turn if he fighting moves the Gengar slot. If he predicts it and he have to double it, how many turns of Trick Room are left? It's 2, right? 2 turns of Trick Room. We're really struggling here. He can't afford to let Urshifu live, so he has to attack it with a fighting move, because Dark move won't kill it. I'm going to Volt Switch the Pangoro slot. So I think he might double attack the Urshifu slot just in case I switch Gengar in again. But it's like, I'm just here switching over and over. He expanding forced. The Magneton, okay. And then a fighting move, please. Okay. Assault Vest Porygon lives a hit from Pangoro, and Gengar lives a hit from anything. No, it doesn't live a hit from Pangoro, but it lives a hit from Reuniclus. Gengar lives a hit from anything. And then I can Shadow Ball the Reuniclus and try attack the Pangoro. I think that's the play. This is really, really hard. He CCs the Porygon and kills it here. I get a Shadow Ball off. He can't set up Psychic Terrain. He can Expanding Force Gengar, but he can't kill it. Then I have Gengar, Shifu. I could still win this. I could still win this. I don't think it's likely, but it's possible. Expanding Force being disabled is okay, I guess. Can't complain. Oh, what? Mental Herb? Hammer Arm into the Porygon slot. Yeah, to be expected. I thought in this situation that I'm better off with a Shifu than I am with Porygon. And I might regret that. It really depends what this last mon is. But right now, I want to get to that last mon. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's important, is getting to that last mon. Stalling out that Trick Room cost me 2 Pokemon and almost all the health on my Gengar and a chunk of my health on my Shifu. So it's not a fun time. I am faster than both these mons. I have no reason not to Shadow Ball and Close Combat. Does Wicked Blow kill Pangoro here? Oh god, damage calc, damage calc, damage calc. I can't risk it. I can't risk it. I'm gonna close combat. Neither of these get ally switch. Bullet punch. Shit. Shit! I forgot bullet punch. Well, that's game 1. GG. To Invivid Color. I had a hard time beating this anyway. I should have Wicked Blowed. I should have Wicked Blowed the Reuniclus. If I'd remembered bullet punch, I'd have Wicked Blowed the Reuniclus, but would that have saved me? I don't think so. Trick Room now. Focus miss. I have to substitute into a focus miss. That's my play. What's his last mon? Amoongus? Doesn't matter. He puts me to sleep. So, I don't want to reveal substitute, so I don't want to reveal Snarl either, so I'm just going to Wicked Blow the Reuniclus just in case he focus misses and somehow this works out for me. Yeah. So that's the thing. Alright, so that was horrible. Really, really, really fucking horrible. Really horrible. Do I have any way to one-shot the Reuniclus? I think I can't risk him doing the same thing, but I think if I lead something else, I could be in trouble anyway, so I'm gonna try our best. What one-shots the Reuniclus? Does a Shifu one-shot Reuniclus? Shifu, not Choice Band, because I'm Psychic Seed. Reuniclus. Wicked Blow from a 1-5-2 attack. Not Choice Band. Doesn't kill. That's not good. Gengar didn't kill. What about Max Wicked Blow? Oh, that doesn't actually do more because it becomes a 130 base and then doesn't have crit anymore. Does Porygon Z one-shot it? It's not Choice Specs. Base 150. It can. Porygon can. Okay. It has to be Porygon Z Togetic. A Shifu and Gengar both give him so much trouble, but I really don't think I'm going to win this game. I'm really sorry, guys. It's such a tough matchup, and he came out of nowhere with this Trick Room. Out of fucking nowhere. No Pelipper, no Seismitoad, two things that I was so terrified of. No Aselgor. Huh? Okay, let's see if he goes for a different lead. Indeed, he Rapidash. That's actually okay. He can Expanding Force here with Indeedee. Does Rapidash get Expanding Force? Is that the play? Scarf, Indeedee, Expanding Force. Well, I'm going to be outsped anyway, so I may as well max strike here into the Rapidash to lower the Indeedee speed. No, it's Scarfed. We saw that. But it wouldn't be Scarfed to then outspeed this after a -1, would it? And then this... I'm going to follow me, I think. I think I just follow me. I take Expanding Force like a champion with this Assault Vest bulky Porygon. I don't like it, though. I don't know what the Rapidash does. I don't know what he's got in the back. I don't know what his play or his plan is. What if he Trick Rooms? I just don't know. I just don't know. Expanding Force was obvious. I take it like a champion. And Rapidash does get Expanding Force, so... a bit of a waste of a turn from Porygon. Sash Rapidash. Okay. So now, -1 speed. I'm not too worried about the Rapidash expanding force. So I'm going to max Lightning the Ndidi, and I'm going to Life Dew to heal my mons. This is somehow going better, and it really shouldn't be. But I think that the lead isn't as strong. Like that after you Trick Room, oh my god. This is going better than it feels it has any right to be. Okay, so he's still faster with that. He should be slow with Rapidash now, so Max Lightning massively weakens these expanding forces. Now expanding force won't even kill Togetic. Won't even hit Togetic, sorry, is what I was trying to say. And then Life Dew is going to heal me up a little bit. And the Rapidash is... Expanding Force Rapidash, I think, is very weak. I think it's not strong. I'm going to Max Strike the Ndidi here, try and finish it off, and I'm going to Life Dew again. Could I have just Max Striked Ndidi turn 1 if I'd known he was going to go for double Expanding Force? Probably. Could I have just switched in a Shifu? Certainly. Did I? No. I'm going to make the best play I can. Ally switch. Oh, he's saving Ndidi. Okay. He still has his max though. I don't see this go. I don't think this is going well. I've got to be honest with you guys. It does not feel like this game is going well. It just feels like it's kind of going, and we're gonna see bad times very soon. Like Togetic definitely putting in work for me. It's definitely a fat boy, and it's definitely keeping Porygon a little bit healed. Let me survive stuff. The speed drop's definitely putting in work for me. Not gonna lie. Indeed, he's scarfed into Expanding Force at -2 speed. It's not doing much damage. It's not got Psychic Terrain. I'm not too worried about the Indeedee right now. But it depends what he sends in here. Reuniclus. I'm going to Hyper Beam it. I'm going to Helping Hand Hyper Beam Reuniclus. That's my play. I just Helping Hand Hyper Beam. I can't afford anything else. I should be fast with everything. Helping Hand Hyper Beam can kill it, should kill it, unless he Dynamaxes it. And if he Dynamaxes it, he Dynamaxes it. What can I do? Switch into Pangoro. Okay. We got Helping Hand. This should kill. Almost always. Protect? Oh my gosh. Does that mean I'm recharging? No. I can still Helping Hand Hyper Beam. I'm in a Dazzling Gleam, though. I need this Pangoro gone, right? What do I have in the back? A Shifu Gengar? No, I still Helping Hand. Oh, he switches! I should have Dazzlinged. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. He loses his Expanding Force, Oh, he stayed in. This should kill. This should kill. Unless he's AV. Is he AV? Oh, this is good. We should be able to win this now. We should be able to win this now. Pangoro is slower than a Shifu. It dies. Like, this should be a win. This should be a win. We got one win, boys. We got one win. Togetic puts in work here. Work. W-E-R-K. Right, so he's going to Scarf into Dazzling Gleam. 100% he scarfs into Dazzling Gleam. He does not expect it to kill me. I don't think he can expect it to kill me. What's the best play? I think I close combat Pangoro. Wait, could that choke it? If I close combat Pangoro and he Dazzling Gleams, but he protects Pangoro, then the next turn he Dazzling Gleams again and I lose. Well, I've got Gengar in the back. So if he Dazzling... Okay, so what I do is I Wicked Blow into the Indeedee slot, so he can't get 2 Dazzling Gleams, and I Dazzling Gleam myself. Yeah, there it is. Protect Dazzling Gleam. Okay, we took our time there. We made the correct play. Thank you, Jamvad, for making me take my time, because I thought, close combat, this, bam, boom, bash, boo, easy. This is a way better play. We take out Indeedee. We managed to grab a win. Clutching a win out of this matchup. That's all I wanted. I never expected to win this game overall, this best of 3, but I got a win. I got a win, and that matters. That matters. These are definitely the 4 most effective mons against his team. I just CC here and close combat, CC and this should kill. Good information. Okay, game 3. Oh, I am bringing back the post-game interviews. I'm very excited to see Vivid's opinion on how these have gone. I think that game I played a lot better. The switching around the first game was so bad. Porygon actually really a threat as a lead against this everything. I'm going to play with the same rules. I am going to lead the same way. I'm going to lead Porygon and Togetic. I think that it's by far my best lead in this situation, actually. I think. It worked really well, and if he'd led a Moongus, I could have just blown a Moongus away, like a Moongus Reuniclus for the, like, Rage Powder. Trick Room is, like, fine, okay. I blow the Amoongus back. And then I can spam Follow Me and Lightning and all of that. Like, I would probably actually max Lightning the Amoongus turn 1. So, with Porygon, just to get Electric Terrain up. So I think I lead the same way. Urshifu has to come. It's my only way of dealing with the Ralladon. Do I want Magneton again? For just manual Electric Terrain and Volt Switching? Or do I want Gengar for strong Shadow Ball? Gengar loses to Pangoro. Gengar loses to Duraludon now. It's not great against Amoongus. Magneton, Electric Terrain is good. Volt Switch is good, but it doesn't do much damage. Lapras is shockingly bad. Right, Lapras is not coming. It's between Gengar and a Magneton. I kind of want to just bring Gengar for the damage. I think I'm just going to bring Gengar for the damage. I'm just going to let my wife know that I'm doing stuff. Okay. I don't know what to do. This is such a bad matchup. I'm just reading Boyd's notes. Yeah, Reuniclus Amoongus, he's going to Follow Me, and he's going to Trick Room. There is nothing I can do to prevent Trick Room here. Absolutely nothing. So, I'm going to max Electric to stop any sleep shenanigans. And... Jesus, this just doesn't... It doesn't work out great, honestly. Well, could I just kill it to stop the sleep shenanigans? Okay, if I kill it to stop the sleep shenanigans, Porygon will live. Oh, God. No. No. Max Strike, this. Helping Hand, this. Please tell me I got that in time. It looks like I got it in time. It looks like I got it in time. If I'd timed out on that move, I'd have been very upset. Like, this stops any sleep shenanigans next turn, or if he goes for, like, the turn 1 Spore because he's cheeky. Does Rage Powder go before Helping Hand? Please tell me I got my Helping Hand here. Oh my god, I didn't get my Helping Hand. What did Togetic go for? What did Togetic go for? That would have killed. Oh no, now he can put me to sleep. No, I was a millisecond off. I thought for too long. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Do I have any way out of this situation? No. No, I don't. Fuck. That's game. I've got no comeback from this. I mean, Max Electric should kill it here. Max Lightning should kill it with a Helping Hand. But no, I have to follow me. So I'll just Max Lightning. Follow me. I have to follow me. I don't have a choice. Oh, that really wouldn't have been that bad of a turn. That really wouldn't have been that bad of a turn, because I could have... Focus Blast. Okay, well at least that went nicely. Right, Spore is kind of useless here now. He may switch in Indeedee and then go for Max Psychic here. I've got no reason to switch out. Like, he can't Spore me. Amoonguss doesn't do much now, so I just go for this. If he goes for Rage Powder, he goes for Rage Powder, and I go for Helping Hand and try and wake up. This is really bad. Oh my god, it changed the entire game, because I could have just Max Struck this turn. He missed. Okay, I'll take it. We take those. He'll go Pangoro now, and without Togetic awake. Oh my god. This is what I get for taking too long. Fucking Jambat, make me think about my plays. Duraludon still takes a shit ton. A shit ton here from Hyper Beam. Like, Adaptability Hyper Beam still does so much to Duraludon. Like, so much. It 2-hit KOs max Duraludon. I'm going to try attack for the hacks. I'm going to just try attack for the hacks. Urshifu finishes it. And try and wake up and Life Dew, I guess. I don't remember what Duraludon's max move does. Duraludon max move. I probably should have looked this up before I picked my move. G-Max Depletion. The target PP is reduced by 2. Okay. Sure. That seems a lot worse than the other... than lowering their attack with G-Max Dragon, honestly. With Dynamax Dragon. So Duraludon seems bad. Oh, that's fine. This whole game feels twisted up because of that early play. Oh, he missed again. I'll take it. Wait, why was I faster? Oh, shit. Yeah, because I'm min-speed Togetic. That is physical. That is not special. Let's get a burn here, please. Paralysis, I'll take it. Full powers here could win me the game. How much time is left on Trick Room? Last turn. Should have tried attack this last turn. Can't follow me. Can Life Dew? Will I live it after a Life Dew? Nope. So I Dazzling Gleam here. He's going for a dragon move into that slot. None of them can take a dragon move. Try attack. Reuniclus. Fight. Dazzling Gleam is the play, I think. Just for some damage. He's very unlucky. He's very unlucky with these focus misses. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm happy about it. Oh, wow. He went for the Togetic. That's insanely good news for me. That's insanely good news for me because I take out the Reuniclus now and Trick Room ends. That's insanely good for me. Because now oh my god, those misses I think cost him the game. I didn't want to win like this, but I did want to win. In fairness, I would have had a much easier time this game if that first turn had gone the way I wanted it to go. Pangoro Bullet Punch might not kill Porygon here, but even if it does, I'm going to follow me and Hyper Beam the Pangoro because Duraludon cannot win this alone. And even though Pangoro loses to my other Mon, I'm going to follow me. I'm going to Hyper Beam Pangoro. I'm going to take the Pangoro out if I can. If he protects, he protects. My last two should beat these. Gengar, Shadow Ball, 2-hit kills, Duraludon. Pangoro will have protected already. So a Shifu can a one-shot. Like, I think I'm in a good position here. I think I don't deserve this win, though. I think I definitely would have lost this game without those focus misses. But it's impossible to tell what would have happened overall. Because, you know, we don't know what would have happened if I'd clicked the correct move. If my helping hand had gone through, we just don't know what would have happened. So it's, like, really difficult. Would that have hurt me more than helped me? And I missed my Hyper Beam. Well, there it is. And he's fully paralyzed. Okay, then. Well, that's a thing that happened. He's gonna shrink now, I believe. I think I'm gonna go Shifu and close combat the Pangoro and Hyper Beam the Pangoro. No, I Hyper Beam the Duraludon here. I close combat the Pangoro. Pangoro has to go for Gengar. Duraludon does not have to go for Gengar. That's the play. Because, okay, the focus misses. The first two... The last one definitely mattered. The first two, I'm not sure they mattered because I am so bulky that I take two. I live two and I was life doing. But... let's see how much this does. Ooh, very close. I feel bad. I do feel bad. I can't lie. I feel bad about this whole thing. I do not deserve such an easy win at the very least on this last game. And whereas my failing was my failing, you know, I didn't... I didn't click the button in time. That's on me. Missing Focus Blast 4 times in a row. That's some Duncan luck right there. That's very unfortunate. But we are going to pick up the W. We are going to go 3-0 with Big League Energy. Please do go check out In Vivid Color. We're going to have an interview with him as soon as he's ready. He'll probably want to do his outro, so there's normally a little cut. But we'll do an interview with him, but please go follow him. He deserves your love and respect. As I said, he's a fantastic person, and he really messed me up with that lead game 1 and with the complete out-of-nowhere game plan. Very, very impressed. He really played this well. He definitely deserved that win. At the very least in that last game, he deserved to see how that would have played out. Admittedly, I still had Gengar and Trick Room would still have ended, so I would have been in a decent spot still, but it really would have changed the game. I'm not trying to say he would definitely have won. I want to take that back. I want to say that there was a strong possibility he would have won. We're going to jump in an interview with him when he's ready. Right. I want to start off by addressing the elephant in the room. Is that okay? Your Reuniclus needs glasses. Holy... 4 in a row?
Was it 4? I thought it was 3.
It was 4, bro. You missed the last one as well.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I mean, I missed Hyper Beam and then you missed, so it was like, that last one was kind of like, meh. But, oh my god.
Ugh.
I mean, I was AV bulky Porygon, just so that you know.
Oh, okay.
So, I would have lived 2, but the third would have killed me.
So, like, my thought process I probably should, like, hindsight's 2020, right? Like, I probably should have went out to the Pangoro. Because the Pangoro kills the PZ without needing to max. My thought process there is that if the Togetic wakes up, I'm just dead. Like, I lose.
Yeah. So I do have one piece of John's, but this is very different from yours with the focus misses, because yours was the game's fault. Mine was my fault. I timed out on that turn when I attacked your Amoonguss with Porygon. When I max struck your Amoonguss, I timed out on my Togetic. I didn't mean to Dazzling Gleam. It was meant to be Helping Hand Max Strike to kill Amoonguss before it could put anything to sleep.
Okay, I gotcha.
Because then I was like, and then AV Porygon plus redirecting Togetic in Trick Room doesn't really matter. Like, Trick Room doesn't matter because what you're going to do, fighting move and get redirected or whatever.
Right, yeah.
So that's why then I was like playing around. I had to max Lightning then because otherwise you were going to put my Porygon to sleep as well. So I had to follow me max Lightning and like everything went downhill and I was panicking a little bit. But I did make it very clear during the battle, and I want to make it clear again in this interview, there is a big difference between the game screwing you over and you timing out because you couldn't make a decision. Because that's part of the game of Pokemon, is making a decision under pressure in a short period of time. So the fact I failed at that is not the same. It's not on the same level at all. I don't know how that game would have played out if you'd hit those. Especially that last one.
It's really strange, right? Like, so I went into the Duraludon. My thought process, I'm so like tunnel visioned on the focus misses now that I don't even remember what I did with my Duraludon turns. Like, I feel like I probably
max
just
depletioned and then you max steel spiked into the Togetic the next turn.
Okay.
I do feel like you should have max depletion Porygon again. There was no reason to risk another focus miss. You'd already missed 2. Like, at that point, it's like, okay.
I'm just like, at that point, the Togetic was like almost a lock to wake up, right? Or was it not? I don't remember.
Yeah, no, it was a lock to wake up. It had slept 2 turns. So it was like 75%.
Wait. I'm over here like forgetting about Stalwart on my own Pokemon. Yeah, you're probably right. Like, I
couldn't redirect you. Oh, did you forget about Stalwart?
I don't remember.
That's what Tilt does to you. That's what Tilt does to people, though. You just don't think tactically after the Tilt.
I was so fixated on these like focus misses that I think that my thought process was that I couldn't depletion. I don't remember. But yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Like, you couldn't depletion because what if he wakes up and follow me's and it's like Stalwart, but you remembered that if you weren't on Tilt. And that's why I feel bad about this last game, because I feel our first 2 games, like your first game, can I just say props? I don't know if it was you or anybody in your front office. Scarf after you Trick Room in order to avoid priority taunt and avoid fast taunt, because I have both on my team.
Yeah.
We literally didn't prep for Trick Room because we were like, he can't bring Trick Room because we have fast taunt and priority taunt. So he can't bring it. So I wasn't prepped for it at all. I mean,
so one of the guys in my front office, his name's Duke. On Twitter it's like Duke Numbers or something. Or no, that's his Twitch handle is Duke Numbers. On Twitter I think it's just Duke, but he's been helping me prep. And there's another guy called Adi S is his like Discord handle. They were helping me prep, and they like Duke came up with after like Scarf after you Trick Room. And he was like, this is really good game 1. He's going to adjust game 2 because it just fails in the face of Togetic. But game 1, it's really good surprise factor. Yeah, so the other thing is, game 1 was just
it
Trick
also
Room and then
affects game 2, right? It also affects game 2 because I'm then forced to lead Togetic in every situation because otherwise I lose to that again. And that was like really good. Like locking, this is another thing about VGC that I've been learning recently, locking your opponent into a forced choice for lead for game 2 and 3 is like a big part of the game. Whereas I try and think of the games as separate entities, but they're not. It's one series. And so that was such a beautiful tech. I was so shocked by no Scarf Pelipper. I was so shocked by no Seismitoad. I have no weather control. And like an Indeedee Seismitoad lead into a Scarf Pelipper switch-in was almost unbeatable. And that's why my lead was the Gengar Magneton. Because in the face of a Seismitoad, my Magneton was scarfed. And so in the face of a Seismitoad, I Scarf Volt Switch whatever else is there. And then Gengar was sashed with Giga Drain for Seismitoad.
Okay, yeah, that would have checked out.
Lapras in the back with Perish Song. I killed Batumons turn 1, and then I Perish Song. Was the tech, but then no Seismitoad, so I couldn't bring that tech. I was just like,
so funny how prep works and like how we all come up with like these different scenarios of what the best version of someone's team is. Like in testing, the rain version of my team almost always just lost to a Cottony.
Right. Like, but we saw your team and we were instantly like psychic terrain, no Cottony. Like,
yeah, okay, so like, but Cottony could also like, it couldn't do like cool taunt things or like cotton spore things, but it could like set up grassy terrain or sunny day. Like those two things like were really good.
Well,
and like, so like
the team building video on you are very good. You're very smart because the team building video over on Boyd's channel, our first support mon instead of Togetic was a sunny day, grassy terrain Cottony. That was on the team. Before we came up with the Magneton tech, the Magneton was Scarf electric terrain. It had electric terrain as a move on Scarf Magneton.
How wonderful.
Yeah, like, we had so many techs for stuff that we were sure you were going to bring, and then you just brought spice. Pure spice. And I really wish we could see how that last game would have played out. I think, like, game one, I feel I held off that Trick Room pretty well, considering the situation I was in. It was like, if the Trick Room had been one turn shorter, I might have been able to drag it back.
Right.
But you pushed that pressure so hard. You played that game one. You demolished me. You dismantled me game one. It was an education. I was sitting there going, yeah, I could just end it now. Take the 1-0 loss and just leave. Like, that's fine.
Oh, no.
You definitely dismantled me. Togetic put in a lot of work, though. And,
that's what we found out later, is that more so than Cottony, Togetic was real, because I don't have fantastic ways to kill it, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Even
I don't have like a
Duraludon.
hard hitting electric type. Yeah, even Duraludon, like it eats a steel spike with ease with its EVO, like, 'cause it's like Spadef is so high.
Yeah.
So yeah, Togetic was like kind of like a nightmare.
Wait, you weren't physical Duraludon? I thought for sure you were physical when that depletion hit my Assault Vest Porygon as hard as it did.
No, we were just max special attack. Like, we were modest.
How strong is that thing? My Porygon has
125, right?
My Porygon has HP investment, like a significant amount.
Well, I don't know.
Oh my lord, Duraludon, a monster. Okay, well.
Yeah, Duraludon's actually like been pretty sweet in prep. Like, I kind of wanted to nix it. My entire front office talked me down from the ledge. I think like probably my biggest mistake was the way I prepped for game 2. I probably shouldn't have led the like Psy-Spam version of the team, because my thought process was like, Urshifu looks like a really solid lead game 2, and the like knowing that you are just like Psychic Seed and not Scarf, because Scarf was
scary,
the scariest set we prepared for.
It was something I considered, but we actually ran a tech on Urshifu, and again, you just didn't bring what we expected. It was substitute Snarl. Because there were situations where it could just sub in front of, if you were locked into Psychic, because Gengar was Encore.
Oh.
So, like, if you're locked into Psychic spam, it could come in, sub up, and then just Snarl until you switch.
Yeah.
And it's +1 Spadef and lowering your special attack, and there's nothing you can do, because Gengar locks Indeedee into Expanding Force instead of... But again, like, it just... You prepare these techs, and your opponent prepares their techs, and it's like, ooh... But no, I think the mistake, I do think that game 2, like the double expanding was not great, but that's because I was AV Porygon, so I could just max and tank. Like, just
I probably should have ran Calcs on that, because I knew Calcs going into it, like how much max Porygon would take, and I should have realized that they were lower. I was like kind of debating between special and physical Rapidash. Like, I guess physical would have been a lot better in that scenario, because I could probably
in that scenario,
Mindstorm
it would have
been.
But
yeah.
Yeah, but I honestly think overall that game 3 would probably have been yours. We can't tell exactly. I've said this multiple times when it was happening. Like, we can't tell what would have happened. I still had Gengar and Urshifu in the back. They're still very threatening, and Trick Room was still ending. But Porygon went on to get another kill and put another mon super low. It's not like Porygon didn't do anything after dodging that last one. And the other two, like, the fact is you could have capitalized on the other two, or G-Max depletion would have killed me if one of the other two had hit, and then I'd have been dead, and then I wouldn't have gotten 2 of my kills, and 2 more of your mons would have been alive. It's so hard to tell. I think the game would have been yours, though, so I do think that this one can be chalked up to a hack you out. And I'm sorry, because it happens to me all the time. I'm normally the person it happens to.
I mean, if you watch my side of the battle, I very well screamed "why." Like I yelled. I yelled
I'm not gonna lie. Kind of tempted to watch it on stream with everybody else, like do a stream viewing party of your side of the battle.
I mean, as long as you can coax your audience into not just like massively shit talking me in the comment section.
I don't think they would shit talk you when you outplayed me. Let's be honest. You outplayed me that game 3. You did.
Thank you.
And game
that's
1,
very kind of you.
And game 1, you dismantled me. You went on tilt after getting hacked. If my audience had an issue with people going on tilt after they get hacked, they would not be my audience. I'm like the god king of like getting hacked out and then raging, like slapping my mic away and like so. If my audience tries to roast you for this, you can just reply with, "Aren't you a Duncan fan? Like really, you're gonna roast me for this when you're a fan of Duncan? Is that really the tea? Like, come on."
Okay,
but
I'm about it.
I will do a stream viewing party of your video, but I also really want to again encourage you guys, go over and watch Vivid's side, watch his previous 2 battles. Genuinely, I've watched your battles, and the way you play VGC is like people who've played it for years, and I know that this is like, you're like, oh, I'm branching out. Like, you are phenomenal. You're really good, and the tech you brought this week was amazing. You're 2-1 now?
No, I'm 1-2 now. I lost to Kay. I think Kay's team is also really threatening.
Kay's team, against Kay. She's got a good matchup against you as well. Yeah,
she has a really good matchup against me. Like I super tilted off in game 3 or game 1 and 3 really, but also Kay's just like Kay's also someone who I think like she's really new to the format and she's picked it up so quickly.
Yeah,
like,
I had Kay week 1. I had Kay week 1 and she took a game off me in a very, very dominating fashion. Like,
yeah, trust me, we knew you had K week 1. We watched Boyd's team building video because we were like, this is a lot of good information for week 1 and 2.
But yeah, I just looked at your team matchup with Kay. I didn't think about it this way, but she's got double weather, and like weather control's really important to you. And then she has Tyranitar, which is like, oh, in DD, expanding force. I'm sorry, what now? Like,
yeah.
I have Spadef, so you're not even killing me with Dazzling Gleam. I can Dynamax and have a weakness policy, and yeah, so that's...
Right.
I feel bad. I never want to take a win off somebody the way I took a win off you today. It's not how I want to win, but it is.
Okay.
It is how the game works. Guys, please check out Vivid. Fantastic content creator. Twitch as well. YouTube, everything. Link down below. He's a great guy. Great content creator. And also, I also want to thank you in person. I had food poisoning this week. We're recording this last minute. This is Saturday evening for a video going up on Sunday. Vivid did not want to battle me while I was sick. A lot of people would have been like, ooh, he's sick. Good time to get an advantage in this battle.
Yeah.
Vivid came to my stream and was like, even though you're streaming, I can see you're still not completely recovered. Please let me know when you're completely recovered. And you were even willing to battle tomorrow, which is so kind of you. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.